Hey guys, it's Sean and Bandit here. And if you want to bet alongside with us, download the Action 24/7 Sportsbook app and use the code MONEY3 on your first deposit, and you will receive a $250 risk free bet. Terms and conditions apply. Let's get to the episode.
Okay, we're here. We're back. Week 14 is done. We're here. It's week 15. It's Friday. New episodes every Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We're here.
We're back.
We're back. Christmas is next week.
Presents.
Presents. And the end is close. And I hate it. But
Still got a few more weeks.
yeah, we do. And there's playoffs, and football on Saturdays. NFL on Saturdays.
It's back.
This is a great time of year. We're approaching that time of year where there's just going to be a football game on, like, just random days. Like, you'll turn on the TV on, like, a Tuesday at, like, 2:30. Be like, oh, there's a football game on. That's awesome.
Dude, let's
That
go.
is, like, a great feeling.
It is a great feeling. Yeah. NFL on Saturdays just hits different.
It does.
Yeah.
It's like a little treat.
Yeah.
On
Definitely.
Friday, there's a bowl game on at 10:30 in the morning.
Damn straight.
Dude, let's go.
I mean,
Dude,
it's
let's
going to be
rock.
awesome.
I'm pretty pumped.
The Bahamas Bowl.
Yep. We're ready. All right, week 15. But how did we do last week? Sean, how did your adventure into the George Costanza mindset, how did that go?
Well, it's really funny, but I went 4-4. So nothing I did mattered.
Yeah.
Like, whether I would have bet the regular way or the opposite way, I still would have gone 4-4. So, yeah, that's just great, isn't it?
Dude, hell yeah.
You love when stuff works out like that, don't
You're
you?
just like, oh, this is what's going to save my year. Last ditch effort.
Yep.
Nothing. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't do anything. Will, how did you do?
I went 5-2. Another great week for me. I am on fire. I won my Surefire bet. What can I say?
He's back.
I'm back.
If you had a bad week, I was going to say it's because you didn't eat 2 Big Macs.
Yeah.
But so I was going to say you would have had to eat 2 Big Macs every Sunday forever. For as long as you bet on football.
Correct.
I don't know if I could handle that.
Hey, man. Well,
Your body would eventually form some immunity.
Immunity to garbage, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say the opposite, but okay.
No, it naturally
I was going
formed.
to say just
Got worse.
die.
Yeah.
Just give out.
Yeah. Probably my heart would stop. So yeah, I'm on fire. I'm feeling it. I'm seeing the board. Call me a swami. Because I'm here and I see it. I see it clearly. It's right in front of me. And we're going to win all of our bets yet again.
Boom.
Chris, how did you do?
The opposite of you. Maybe I'm the opposite of on fire. I went 4-7. Monday night, I had a double dip on Monday Night Football. I had the Pats and the under, which made it a not awful week because I would have gone 2-7 if it wasn't for that. So I'm really close to pulling a Costanza and just fading myself. But you know what? I'm 2-0 in my last 2. So what more could you ask for?
You're only as good as your last bet.
Damn straight.
All right. Well, here we are. It's week 15, and let's get into it. First game, Saturday night. This game has the potential to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphins at Bills.
Saturday night football.
NFL.
Don't you love it?
Yeah.
Sounds weird, but I love it.
It's that time of year, though.
Yeah,
That's how I know Christmas is here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're
It's like there's NFL on like Saturday. Oh, holidays right around the corner.
yep.
Better start buying some presents.
Yep. Weather outlook does not look good, from what I hear. Going to be very cold. As a winter in Buffalo
Should
is.
be.
hmm
So, what are we thinking? The Bills are favored by 7.5 as of recording. I think the over/under is like 40.5, something like that.
It's 42 and a half. I thought it was 42 and a half.
I think I saw 40 before this.
I mean,
but it's fine. I'm just going to start us off. I'm taking the Bills.
Mhm.
Listen, if you watched the Sunday night game, the Dolphins on their sideline had heaters. That game was in Los Angeles. The temperature was 55 degrees. That is not cold.
I did not. I watched that game, but I did not see that.
You didn't see that?
I did not.
I saw it on Twitter. Twitter had to show me.
Wow.
So that tells me this Dolphins team, candy ass. They are not they're not built to win in this kind of weather.
They're not.
Dolphins, they don't do well in the snow. That's why they don't live in the snow. And for that reason, I'm taking the Bills. I also
live
do
in the
think the Bills
water.
are just a better team. It's frozen water. Dolphins can't swim in frozen water.
If the snow melted, though.
If the snow melted, yeah. Give me a rain game. Take the Dolphins anytime. Snow game? No.
Okay.
This team, heaters in 55.
You know what,
degree weather.
man? That was some Mike Leach level, like thinking right there. R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
I
To a real
respect
one.
it. I
Real
respect it.
Yeah.
Dude, how can you be a football guy and have heaters on your sideline at 55 degrees? That's perfect football weather.
Yeah. No.
What are we doing here?
I'm blanking on the Dolphins head coach,
Mike McDaniel.
McDaniel. He was wearing a shirt today in practice that says it's not cold enough.
He's a phony. He's a phony.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that meant. And then you told the heater story, and I'm like, oh, he's trolling his players.
Oh, makes sense.
So let's
That's
keep that in
hilarious.
mind, that McDaniel is trolling his players, getting them prepped for the cold. But with that said, I will still be taking the Bills minus 7.5. I don't think this will really even be that close. I think Bills at home, I think they're 4-0 against the spread against the Dolphins.
I know they've dominated this matchup
Yeah,
as of late.
at home especially.
Especially, yeah.
Miami is just not very good in Buffalo. It's probably because it's cold.
Yeah, that's probably it.
But they've also been kind of ass for
Yeah.
a while. But Chris, who are you rolling with?
Bills minus 7.5. I've been taking the Bills a lot lately on kind of these bigger spreads. They burned me, but I mean the Dolphins, they just can't figure it out. Their offense is broken. Tua was once an MVP, like a legitimate MVP candidate, and he just is bad lately. I don't know what it is. He just, if it's anything to the opposite hash, his mind just scrambles.
Yeah.
It's really kind of weird to see. But, I mean, even their game against the Chargers, like, they scored 2 touchdowns. One was that weird Tyreek recover the fumble, just do Tyreek things, take it in. The other one was Tyreek's feet got tangled with the defender. Kind of fluky touchdowns. I mean, and the Chargers defense isn't very good. The Bills defense is pretty good. Actually, it's really good. So I think the Bills. I mean, they're just much better, especially right now. But they're much better than the Dolphins. It's also the Bills need to flex. They haven't flexed on anyone in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They've been playing. They've been kind of playing with their food a little bit. Division opponent. They can show they still run this division. I think they win this game by a couple touchdowns.
Hell yeah.
Bills will have that Saturday night fever, for sure.
Little John Travolta.
Little
Johnny
Bee
G.
Gees. Little Bee Gees action.
All right, next game, Sunday, noon slate, Lions at Jets. Both of these teams kind of need to muscle up some wins in order to actually make the playoffs. And the Lions are kind of surging. The Jets have lost their last two, not by a ton, but as of right now, it's kind of a pick 'em. Jets are favored by a point, half a point. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but all these lines are brought to you by the Action 24/7 Sportsbook.
Damn straight.
I might have, I can't remember. I'm taking the Lions. I think the Lions are just they've been the past two games just been playing really, really well. Just been really good football, and they've just been playing their team's tough. I'm taking the Lions money line. It's minus 110.
Let's pick 'em.
It's pick 'em.
Pick 'em.
So yeah, that's who I'm rolling with, Chris.
I mean, I hate to do this. I'm going Jets money line. I think a lot of people are starting to realize the Lions are like putting it together. I've seen a few people sprinkle Lions to make the NFC Championship, Lions Super Bowl, stuff like that.
Well, that's
Obviously,
fun.
those
That's
are
fun.
yeah. Obviously, that's not going to happen. But that means the public is catching up to the Lions. Perfect time to fade them. I'm going Jets. Jets do have a really good defense. I mean, their offense. I mean, Mike White. I mean, he's going to be trotting out there on one leg after what Buffalo did to him.
Mhm.
But I think their defense is good enough to keep Goff in check. Away from home, Goff kind of sucks. So I don't like it. I do not like it because I love the Lions, but I'm taking Jets money line.
Okay, Sean.
Got to roll with the hot hand. I'm going Lions. Lions money line. If the spread changes to 1 or 2, right now it's at 0.5. I'll probably still bet the Lions. But man, they look pretty good.
Mhm.
They're fun.
Yeah.
They've been playing some fun games recently.
Mm-hmm.
That Vikings game was incredible.
I mean,
That was so much fun.
They owned them.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love when frauds get exposed. And that's exactly what happened.
I just throwing this out there. It doesn't really have much to do with the game. Actually, anything to do with this game. But if I were a playoff team, like an NFC playoff team, I would much rather, at this point, as of right now, I would much rather play the Vikings than the Lions.
Yeah, the
Vikings are frauds.
Well, the Lions are hungry.
Exactly. The Lions want to win. The
Yeah.
Vikings just feel like they're just coasting. Like, hey, we've
It's like,
got
hey,
it.
we've got the division locked up. Not.
I feel like they're just
technically,
kind of
but-
thinking like they're mentally just on autopilot.
Yeah.
So
No, I
I would
completely agree with
much
that.
rather play the Vikings right now
Yeah.
than the Lions.
I completely agree with
But I'm still taking the Jets.
that. Okay.
I hate it. I hate myself for doing
Well,
it.
thank you for bringing up that point, so I can add that to my point
Oh,
on why I should take the Lions.
okay.
Let's move on to the next game.
Next
Yes.
game, we got Cowboys at Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mm.
The Jags are home dogs by 4.5. I'm not torn. That groan I just did, I just hate the Jaguars.
hmm
I hate that.
They bent us over their knee.
We can just talk about this game.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah, let's do that. Listen, simple as that. I'm taking the Cowboys minus 4.5. They're easily a top 6 team in the league. They're like one of these like few teams that actually has a shot at winning the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
That like a for sure shot. They have the roster. They got the guys, and they can do it. And this might be a look ahead, a look over game for them, but I can't take the Jags over the Cowboys. Like I don't know. For me personally, I can't do it. But it's just like the Cowboys defense is just so dominant. And Trevor Lawrence is going to return to regular Trevor Lawrence, where he doesn't play a team that is kind of crumbling from the inside. So, yeah, rocking Cowboys. Sean?
I'm rocking with the Cowboys as well. This line is a little fishy to me, and I know it's only because the Cowboys are on the road that this line is so low. I feel like this line could be 6. It could be a touchdown spread. So it seems a little fishy, but I'm still going to rock with the Cowboys at -4.5 at the time of recording. Like you said, they've got the pieces, they've got the defense, they've got the weapons, they've got everything that they need to win. Jags do need to win to stay in contention of the AFC South, which they are in contention of potentially winning this division.
If they win out.
If they win out.
Titans, like, basically lose out.
If you go, yeah, whatever.
But I feel like the Cowboys can more or less put a nail in their coffin to just put those dreams to rest. So I will be rocking with the Cowboys -4.5. Chris?
I mean, I agree. Cowboys -4.5. They're just better. Like, they're a very good football team. I know I don't know what they were just kind of toying, I guess, with the Texans last week. That was weird, but I think people see Jags kind of shit pumped the Titans. Cowboys barely beat the Texans. Oh, Jags +4.5 all day. Nah, Cowboys -4. Against the Titans, Jags got 4 touchdowns off of turnovers, I believe. I mean, one, you can't count on that happening in any game, in any NFL game.
No.
2, the Cowboys just won't turn the ball over 4 times. Also, I don't think the Jags have seen a pass rush as good as the Cowboys have. I think this is the best team that the Jags have played all year. So I know they're rolling right now, and I get it. But Trevor Lawrence, like you said, is due for a Trevor Lawrence game. He hasn't thrown an interception in 4 games, I think.
He's 10-0 on touchdowns to interceptions.
Yeah. I think he's due. He's due for a bad game, and even like I just don't see them hanging with the Cowboys. The Cowboys are just better. That's plain and simple.
Yep, plain and simple.
Have they played the Eagles yet? The Jags? Have they played the Eagles yet?
Maybe a while
Because
ago.
you said that they haven't.
I mean,
played
they
it.
might have not since they've like gone on a roll. They haven't played
Yeah.
a team like this.
Okay.
It's kind of what I was thinking. I didn't say that,
Gotcha.
but that's what I was thinking.
I just couldn't remember because I know they.
I mean, I'm
they
sure
will,
that. I mean,
if they haven't played them, they will.
I don't think they played them because
Okay.
I remember their schedule being kind of weak towards the end. So
Okay.
they haven't. So I think they have played them,
Okay.
but yeah.
What a forgettable game that was then.
I don't remember it at all. So.
All right. Next game we have on the docket, we got Sunday Night Football. The New York Giants at the Washington Commanders. The Commanders are favored by 4.5. Another 4.5 spread. I think the Giants are falling apart, to be quite honest, and I think that the Commanders are a very frisky team. I think we see something like last year where they make the playoffs and they don't either they win a game or they cover like a big spread, but I don't think that they can do much. So, but I do think the Giants have already overachieved on the season. So I am going to take the Commanders -4.5 at home. I feel like I've been taking all favorites.
You have. Yeah, you have.
Yeah. And I kind of hate it, but it's just my gut, man.
Hey, if that's what you think, that's what you think.
Yeah, I'm taking the Commanders. John?
So when I was making my card, I was like, Bills 7.5, -7.5, Lions -5, -0.5, Cowboys -4.5. I was like, ooh, I got a lot of favorites. It's like when you're taking a
Exactly what you
standardized. It's like when you're taking. I thought of it as like, oh, when you're taking a standardized test, it's like, damn, C's been the answer for like the past 6 questions. I bet it's not C. Let's just circle in B real quick. Let's switch it up. So I'm gonna go with the Giants here at +4.5. Both these teams really need a win to stay in contention of making a playoff spot. I think this game will be close. I don't think it'll be a runaway game. I've got to, again, just like you will, I've got to go with my gut here. I don't really have any facts to back this up, but I'm going with my gut. Giants +4.5.
Okay, Chris.
Mhm. I mean, like you both said, both these teams need this game. They need to win this game. That means not a whole lot of chances will be taken on offense. Defense is going to be playing it tight. Under 40.5.
Okay.
I think this is, I mean,
Our first total of the day.
yes. Both these defenses know, it's like, hey, we have to show up. Like, we need to win this game. And as simple as that.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a very low scoring game.
I might add
I see
that.
this being like a 13-7, something like that.
Uh-huh.
I see it being very close, maybe not very close, but very low scoring.
Yeah, that seems like free.
Also,
money.
this is prime time. I know prime time unders are kind of dead. This is the time of year where they come back, where games actually kind of mean something, especially interdivision with a playoff chance on the line. Unders are back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm adding that for sure.
Let's go.
I'll probably end up adding that because, I mean, it's a primetime under. Like, primetime unders might be dead,
Well, I mean, they're not really
but
dead.
yeah.
It wasn't last week.
No, but before last week, I guess they kind of were.
You're only good as your last bet, right?
Damn straight.
So
It's a primetime over. I don't know. I'm getting the willies whenever I bet a primetime over.
You're like first quarter.
it's because we want it so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't ever get
And the
it.
NFL wants it. The NFL wants there to be high scoring games because they want people to watch. They want people to pay attention to points
Mhm.
because points are awesome.
Points rock.
Yeah.
Points do rock.
I might add that under. Follow us on Twitter to
Get the
the
full card.
official breakdown. Well, this is the breakdown. Official card, like Sean said. Next game, Rams at Packers, Monday Night Football. Packers are favored by 7 at home against the Rams. Baker's back. I think Packers need to win out in order to be competitive.
To have a prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they can win this game. Baker Mayfield played really good against who he beat?
Raiders.
The Raiders. The Raiders suck. So.
Just the way Chris said it. The Raiders.
So, I mean, both of those teams were kind of out of it, and Baker had something to prove. Does he still have something to prove? Maybe, maybe not. Aaron Rodgers still has a prayer with this Christian Watson kid who's somehow lighting it up.
He's second rookie of the year odds now.
That guy didn't do
At plus-
shit for
at
like
plus
10
250.
weeks.
Yeah, plus 250 on the Action 24/7 Sportsbook. That's just insane.
Yeah.
This guy's had like a phenomenal second half of the season, and he's probably, he might win Rookie of the Year.
I saw Kenneth Walker's going to play.
I saw. Yeah.
So-
He's third in Rookie of the Year.
He's third?
Who's first?
Garrett Wilson. plus 210.
Okay.
Okay.
All it's like Wilson is plus 210, Watson's like 250, and Walker's like 260, 275, something like that.
Okay.
So they're all like kind
neck
of
and
right
neck.
there. Yeah.
Interesting. Sean, what do you think about this game?
These offenses stink, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going under 39 and a half.
Whew.
That's a low number. That's a low number.
Yikes.
I saw some other totals on the book that
There's some stinkers out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of stinkers. But, yeah, 39 and a half. Like, I mean, God, these offenses stink. Who were you just talking about? Wilson? Watson?
Christian Watson.
Watson. I don't even remember the kid's name. Sorry. He's the only one that kind of lights it up.
Yeah. He
So
is the
that's
only
like they got one player on
Well, and
both
the running
sides of the
back.
field. Yeah, but
Other than that, yeah.
I don't know. I imagine a lot of field goals will be kicked.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this screams field goal game.
Yeah. Might take the field goal over.
Sometimes like totals this low though can just like, I mean, I'm not discouraging you from taking it. I'm just saying like they sometimes just accidentally go over.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, there's a fumble at like the 5.
Yeah.
It's like-
Whoopsie.
You know, it
Yeah.
happens. That's gambling. Chris, what do you got?
And I hate to do this because I took Baker last week. I'm so happy for him. He got his Hollywood moment.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. And also like 98 yards, primetime television. I just can't take him again. The Pack, I mean, on the road in Lambeau, it's cold. That's a tough place to play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Packers offense, they have 2 weapons. I mean, the Rams have none. I mean, they stink. They were held in check for 3.5 quarters in that game, and the Raiders suck.
Yeah.
The Packers are not as bad. I hate doing this to my guy Baker, but I'm laying the 7 with the Packers. I just think on the road it's a tough place to play. I'm going Packers.
All right.
Yeah. I agree with both of you. Like, I don't think I could with confidence bet on the Rams plus 7 in this spot. I did forget about how it is December and
Burr.
it is in Green Bay, very cold.
It is cold.
Very cold. This is like those Lambeau just psychos thrive. In
with
this
like
weather.
you talking about like the shirtless people?
Yeah, when it's like 12 degrees.
Yeah. Those are football fans.
I mean, I respect them, but they're psychos.
Yeah, those are football guys.
Big football guys.
I think I'm gonna have to rock with Sean with the under. It's just, I don't know. Laying that 7 with the Packers is tough for me. Normally it wouldn't be, but it's just there's just that what if with the Rams. And yeah, I'm just gonna take that under 39.5. I mean, it's a primetime under.
Exactly.
That's also, yeah.
Okay, now that our main slate is done, we're going to go into our Surefire picks.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, what is your Surefire pick?
I went under last week. Didn't work out because Mahomes just decided to ball out. I'm going under again. Giants Commanders under 40.5. I mean, every reason. I already said it. Every reason that I said before, except another little bonus fact.
Oh.
2 weeks ago when these teams played, and it went under,
Uh-huh.
the total was also 40.5.
Okay.
That's a sign.
The signs.
The signs. So,
Great movie.
phenomenal film. M. Night Shyamalan. But I don't have a segue from that. So Giants Manders under 40.5. I love it. So I'm putting double unit on it. Simple as that.
I'm glad we tailed you before you told us your Surefire pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're definitely going to tell you.
Definitely.
I
Sean?
thought you were gonna say something else, but yeah. No, nothing.
Sean, what's your surefire?
I've got the New England Patriots +1 against the Las Vegas Raiders. Road dog in Las Vegas. But Vegas, dude, they stink.
Yeah.
They stink.
They do.
Do you think the Raiders are worse or the Colt McCoy-led Cardinals are worse? Which team do you think is worse?
Well, Colt McCoy always has like a game or two whenever he comes in, but that's over. So if we're counting that game, the Raiders are probably better.
Raiders are better. Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to rock with the Patriots just because they beat the mess out of the Cardinals on Monday night.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's very close. It's not like if the Raiders and Cardinals were playing this weekend, I also think it would be a pick 'em.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
God, those teams are so bad.
Yes.
Yep.
Raiders hit a stride for a little bit, but I think that's over.
It's
I
100%.
think it's over.
Yeah.
Which is why my surefire pick of the week will be Patriots +1. They really need to win this game outright to stay in playoff contention yet again. Raiders are kind of out of it. They don't really need this game. It doesn't really make sense why the Patriots aren't favorites. It doesn't really make sense why they're not -1 here.
I think
I've
seen it
you
bounce
agree?
around, but I think as of recording it is +1.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots end up being favorites by Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
So, Will, what is your surefire pick of the week?
So this week,
Give us a winner.
well, it won last week.
Yeah.
And it's going to win this week. That's why it's my surefire. I'm taking Bengals -3.5 at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady is old. And I have said some not nice things about Joe Burrow.
I feel like you have to keep saying those things, though, because he
I know.
keeps balling out.
I know.
Say something not nice about him right now.
All right. I feel like he's just like playing a role, and he's just surrounded by just great receivers. Like this Irwin dude came out of nowhere, throwing touchdowns to him, and for some reason they benched T. Higgins. Probably he's working through like some sort of injury,
He
but
got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt on
He got
the
hurt.
second play of the game.
Yeah. Him and
did he get benched or did he get hurt?
he got
No,
hurt.
hurt.
him and the other one,
Boyd.
Boyd, got hurt.
So they were able to overcome the Browns, and the Browns aren't good,
Browns stink.
but they were able to overcome the fact that they have not. Joe Burrow has yet to beat the Browns, and Tom Brady is old, and his team is just they're not good. They're just not good, and the Bengals are surging, and they're going to take over the division this week. They're going to win by at least a touchdown in Tampa Bay, and so I'm taking the Bengals.
Did you know that Tampa has yet to cover at home this year?
No,
5-1 against the spread
no,
at home.
love it.
There you
Love
go.
it even more. That's our surefires. We're going to parlay them, and we're all going to win a boatload of money.
And guess what? You can too. They will be boosted on the Action 24/7 Sportsbook this week.
Boosted.
Boosted.
So get in on this.
Dude, let's go. I'm pumped. I think
Pumped.
we're all going to win all of our
I
bets.
think so too.
Um,
It's the only week I've kind of felt confident
yeah.
that all of us are going to win.
Yeah. All right. Surefire's done. What are the rest of our cards? Sean, what is the rest of your card? Also, I forgot to ask, Are you pulling a Costanza this week
I'm not.
in any of these
Because
games?
apparently it doesn't matter. Either I'm going to be 500 or bad. So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm not pulling a Costanza, but the rest of my card is as follows. I've got 2 more plays. I've got the Saints -4 against the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons have a severe quarterback problem. They don't know what to do. Desmond Ridder is getting his very first NFL start this week. I think the Saints win this by a touchdown. And then I have the Titans Chargers over 45.5. Ooh, did I hate writing that and saying that?
That is kind of gross.
Yeah, but
Walk me through that.
it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
So it's a 3:30 game in LA, and these
I hate Titans 3:30 games.
yeah, these 3:30 games, they get weird, dude. These witching hour games, oh my god, I hate them. So I am fading myself on that one. I will say that. My instinct was to go with the under on this one because I didn't want to bet either side of the line because I kind of don't trust the Titans to cover, and I don't want to bet the Chargers to cover either. So I had to go with the total. And I didn't, and I was like, these 3 o'clock games, they're stinky.
Yeah.
There's something about them
Typically.
that I had to fade myself on this one. So I'm going to rock with the over 45.5.
I like
And that
it.
is my
All
card.
right. I like it.
Chris, I can see that you're kind of fading me a little bit.
Well,
Can you walk me through that?
okay, so I'll start out. I was going to say I have Raiders money line written down, but the more you talk, I cannot bet money on this team. They have blown 4 13-point leads this season, I believe.
Yikes.
Yeah.
4.
Mm-hmm.
How can you bet on a team when they do that?
Quick answer. You
can't.
don't.
So, for that reason, scribble out Raiders money line, Pats money line.
There we
That's
go.
how you do it. But I will fade you on this one. Falcons plus 4.5. They're still in contention for this division. The Saints suck. Let's see what this Ritter kid can do. I don't know. I don't love it, clearly, but I just can't. I can't put money on the Saints. I can't. I've done it before, and I won't do it again. And then we're going to go Indy, Minnesota, under 48.5. You think 7 touchdowns are going to be scored in this game?
Oh, maybe.
How? The Vikings suck. The Colts suck.
I
I don't
know.
think
this is. There's something weird about this game.
I just think it's too high. I could see it'll probably get close. I could see it getting 46.
Mhm.
It's going to be a sweat. I don't see these two offenses who just they're not very good. Like, I know the Vikings have the record and all, but they're not very good. I just don't see 7 touchdowns being scored in this game.
Yeah, Matt Ryan. The Colts got geriatric Matt Ryan, and
Yeah. This takes, Matt Ryan just being Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins being Kirk Cousins for, 2 drives, and then the under's cruising.
Mhm.
So I'm going to take that. And then, I'm going to close out with a little stinky one. Steelers plus 3 against the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers bullied the Seattle Seahawks last week, but the Seattle Seahawks cannot tackle. The Steelers can. They're not gonna be able to move the ball. I'm gonna take the Steelers plus 3. I'm probably gonna sprinkle money line as well. So the Steelers need this one. I think they're a good defense, and the Panthers are just not. They're not a good offense. They can only run the ball. So for that reason, I'm taking Steelers, and that's the card.
all right, right on.
Will, what are you rocking with today, or this week, I should say?
So I only have one more play, and that's the over in the Titans Chargers game.
Hey.
This is not a Costanza pick for me.
Ooh.
I do think that, the Tennessee, we have the worst secondary in the league. Maybe not the worst, We have
It's
one
up
of the
there.
worst. It's definitely up there.
Or down
Yeah, either way you want to put it.
there.
And this is how the Chargers score their points. They just throw it everywhere.
No, I was gonna say I'm adding that to my card. The over in the Titans Chargers. One thing, I mean, what you said, the Titans secondary sucks. The Chargers cannot stop the run. They just can't. The Titans can only run the ball.
Yeah.
So points will be scored.
Even then, that's been.
Maybe if we decide to actually commit to the run for more than a quarter, Todd Downing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So if the Titans want any hope of winning this game, they're going to have to put up points because the Chargers will put up points. And yeah, I think it has the potential to be a shootout. I think this has a potential to be an actually good game, where lots of points are scored. So yeah, and I couldn't I also cannot bet the Titans
Oh,
in this spot.
No.
We kind of look terrible.
Terrible.
That's a word.
Yeah. So I don't want to bet against them because I'm going to watch it. I don't want to bet against my team. Over. Screw it. Take the over.
Yep.
I
I think that wraps it up.
think that wraps it
I
up.
think it does.
Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on all socials. Link is in the description. New episode is every Friday. Tune in to our Twitter or all of our social channels for Bandits Thursday night pick. He's 3-1 in his last 4.
He's doing pretty good.
Is that good?
That's pretty good.
I think
pretty
that's good. So yeah, and he'll also post a Bandit parlay. We've got a bunch of cute videos of him. So, I mean, just follow us and you'll get cute dog videos
And winners.
and winners.
Like, what are we doing?
We're giving it away for free. What more
What are
could
we
you want?
doing?
What more could you want? So, yep, that's it for us. Sean, what is the promo code?
I just want to also say for our audio folks, audio only folks, don't forget to click that download button on Spotify or Apple Music. That really helps us out as well. Like whatever you have to do on your streaming services, if you're just listening to us in your car, in the gym, or anywhere on the go, just don't forget to click that download button. That really helps us out. And as always, the promo code is MONEY3, MONEY3. You can bet alongside with us on the Action 24/7 Sportsbook. When you use the code MONEY3, you'll receive a $250 risk-free bet on your first bet. Terms and conditions apply, and we will see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Giddy up.
Giddy up.
Giddy up.
It'll be Christmas next week. Very excited. Giddy up. Let's ride.
Woo!